Hello, this is Tungal School of Basic and Applied Sciences, Degree College, Jamkandi. I am Ramanjan sir, Department of Mathematics. Let us discuss the lecture 4. In that, theorems on ordered relations. As we have in the last class in lecture 3, the order relations we discussed in R. And we have now a few theorems to be discussed on order relations. So, theorems on ordered relations. So, theorem 1, if for all A, B belongs to R, then exactly 1 and only 1 of the following statement is true. That is, A is less than B, or A is equal to B, or A greater than B. So only one statement is true when if the two elements belongs to R. So let us see the proof for this theorem. Let A, B belongs to R. Implies A belongs to R, comma, minus B belongs to R by A4. Because whenever an element belongs to the real numbers, automatically its additive inverse also belongs to R. So B, additive inverse is minus B, that also belongs to R by A4. This implies A, minus B belongs to R. This implies A minus B belongs to R. It is by A1. If you take any two elements in R, then their addition also to be true. Actually, it is A plus of, that is A plus of minus B belongs to R. As A minus B, A plus of minus B is A minus B belongs to R. That it was written here. This implies if any element belongs to R, then that element must be either less than 0 or A minus B is equal to 0 or A minus B is greater than 0. This is true. Why? Because if any element is there in real number set, automatically this implies as A minus B less than 0, so that A is less than B. A minus B is equal to 0, A is equal to B. A minus B is greater than 0, A is greater than B. So here you can write, if A belongs to R, then exactly only one statement is true. That is, A is greater than 0. First of all, A is less than 0, A is equal to 0, or a greater than 0. So in place of a we have a minus b is there. So a minus b means a minus b less than 0, a minus b is equal to 0, a minus b greater than 0 we have. Automatically that implies a is less than b, as a minus b is less than 0. A is less than b. A minus b is equal to 0 means a is equal to b. A minus b is greater than 0 means a greater than b. So this is to be true. Next, theorem 2. Theorem 2. If for all a comma b comma c belongs to R and a is less than b comma b is less than c, then a is less than c, the transitive relation. Proof. Let a comma b comma c belongs to R and a is less than b comma b is less than c, implies a minus b is less than 0 comma b minus c is less than 0, implies summing that left sides, similarly summing the right side is also to be true. It is a minus b plus of b minus c is less than 0 plus 0 is 0, implies a plus of minus b plus b minus c is less than 0 by a2, associative, that means brackets can be changed, is also to be true. This implies a plus of 0 minus c is less than 0 by a4, implies a minus c is less than 0, implies a is less than c. So that the conditions are to be applied, that means laws are applied for all a comma b comma c belongs to R comma a is less than b and b is less than c, implies a is less than c. Transitive relation. Transitive relation. In continuation, the previous theorem 2, now theorem 3. In that first result, if for all a comma b belongs to R and a is less than b, implies minus a is greater than minus b. Second one, if for all a comma b belongs to R and a is greater than b, implies minus a is less than minus b. So these are all the applications we have, but we are proving that applications through the properties of real numbers. That we know, as 2 is less than 3 implies multiply with the minus on both sides, the inequality will change. So minus a is greater than minus b. Any inequality multiply with the negative sign, automatically the inequality will be changed with the signs. Right. See that the first one. Proof for the first one. Let A comma B belongs to R and A is less than B implies A plus of minus of A plus B is less than B plus of minus of A plus B. That means we are introducing plus element right on both sides. Plus element. So this is also to be true under right cancellation law. Implies A plus of minus A minus B is less than B plus of, that is, as commutative we apply in the right side. So the commutative is, so first of all we will write what it will be. Minus A minus B. The same. This implies in the left side it is to be associative. Is less than minus A minus B plus C. So in LHS, A2 we applied. In RHS, commutative we applied R5. This implies 0 minus B is less than minus A plus of minus B plus B, which is less than minus B is less than minus A plus 0. These are all identities. A3 implies minus B is less than minus A implies minus A is greater than minus B. See that now, as A less than B, that is A less than B implies minus A is greater than minus B. So similarly the second result in theorem 3. Let A comma B belongs to R and A greater than B implies A plus of minus of A plus B is greater than B plus of minus of A plus B. As introducing one element right side on both sides, the inequality will not change for plus. This implies A plus of minus A minus B is greater than commutative law the right side minus of A plus B plus C, commutative in the right side A5. This implies A plus of minus A minus B is greater than minus A minus B plus B implies 0 minus B is greater than minus A plus of minus B plus B. which is greater than minus a plus 0. This implies minus b is greater than minus a. Implies a is minus a is less than minus b. So for all a greater than b implies minus a is less than minus b. The result is true. So similarly that theorem 4. In the similar way, for all a belongs to R, then a square is greater than or equal to 0. Always, if 0 belongs to R, 0 square is equal to 0. The any constant, suppose minus 2 belongs to R, then minus 2 whole square is greater than 0. So that we can prove, because application we know when we apply the real numbers. We have to prove through the properties of real numbers. For all a belongs to R, we have a is less than 0, comma a is equal to 0, comma a greater than 0. That we know. Previously also we discussed whenever one element is the real number, that may be less than 0, or maybe is equal to 0, or maybe greater than 0. Suppose the first case we will take a is less than 0. A is less than 0 implies minus a is greater than 0. So that multiplying with minus a on both sides is greater than 0. This implies a square is greater than 0. So for a is less than 0, the theorem is to be greater than 0. And second one, a is equal to 0 implies a into a is equal to a into 0. This we can multiply with left on both sides. By left cancellation law, that also be true. That also to be true. Is equal to 0. So a square is to be 0. Right. Next, third we take a greater than 0 implies multiply with a on both sides, a into a is greater than a into 0. So this, and next, in continuation of that, a square is greater than 0. Right. From 1, 2, 3, from 1, 2, 3, in any other case, whether a is less than 0 or a greater than 0 or a is equal to 0, for all a belongs to R, then a square must be greater than 0. A square is greater than 0. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.